Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see how to build parallel box plots using Microsoft Excel. So before we do that, I just want to go through quickly what parallel box plots are. Let's review. In statistics, we gather data or information through surveying, interviewing, and research. So different data displays and graphs and charts are used for different sort of information. So these are our what sort of box graph this is. This is our box and whisker plot. It's not a rectangular graph nor bar or pie chart, but these are your box and whisker plots. And what you need to know is it is based off of five number summary. So you will have these whiskers, and this is the box. So you will be using minimum quartile one somewhere here. It will be median quartile three, and then maximum. And then you can compare two different data sets and talk about which data set has the range, higher range or higher median. There are multiple uses of these parallel box plots in data comparison. So you're going to look at a survey conducted by a zoologist on different types of kangaroo groups that we have in Australia. And then you are going to develop and create using a Microsoft Excel your parallel box plots and actually see them visually and interpret the information once you have the parallel box plots in front of you. So and make sure you talk about in terms of skewness, whether how the information is either positively skewed, negatively skewed, or is the data symmetrical. And then understand that box plots can only provide you, or you will be using only median. Even though the Microsoft Excel does calculate the average, please don't add that. You can remove it, but it is indicated with an X, so just make use of that. And then understand about the spread, which is at the range or interquartile range.
Teach you guys how to
So
create parallel box
this
plots.
is the
So I
video.
have these four group set of data. Actually, this is a worksheet that we have given to you about the height of the four different types of kangaroos in Australia. So here, a box plot, as we know, is a five number summary. And then we're also going to include mean, which is part of the central tendency. And in order to talk about the spread of data, I need my IQR as well, interquartile range. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to recreate this information again for you guys here. So let me copy this information. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to have my data set copied here. So this is something that I just did, but I can redo it and show it for you. So in order for you to find the minimum values, all you have to do is equal to min, and then just highlight your cells, and that calculates your minimum value. In order for you to find the lower quartile, all you have to do is type in quartile excluding the median, and then select the cells that you need, and then you have to tell that you're trying to find the first quartile. So it will find you your Q1. Then for your median, you can just type in equals median, or you can also do Q2, which is the same things, but I'm using median. There we go. That is your median value, and in order for you to find the upper quartile, all you have to do is type in quartile excluding the median, highlight your cells, and then say comma 3. So that gives you your Q3. Now maximum value, just type in max and then highlight your data, and that is given to you. And then for the mean, you just have to type in average and then highlight your cells and then comma um, close the bracket, sorry, close the bracket, and that should give you the mean value. And then for IQ or interquartile range is nothing but your Q3 minus Q1, and then it calculated that for you. And you would do the same thing for this particular data. So I'm just going to go back here, and then I'm just going to copy this so that I can show you quickly uh, how to do your box and whisker plots chart. Alright, so I'm just going to select my two groups because they're closer in the data set. I'm going to put the parallel box plots, these two together and then these two together. So that's what your goal should be. So we are going to create and inserting a chart here. So you just go to um, insert chart, and then here you see box and whisker plots. So if they are squished, just try to elongate this information, and then you can adjust your scale as well. So you just have to um, add element or adjust your axis. So what I did here is I have selected this particular chart design, and then if you see, you can edit your um, axis, which is nothing but sorry, yeah, format axis. So I have selected, because I don't need in numbers from 0 all the way up to 90, so I don't need to show that. So I have started off my minimum at 90 in the scale, and the maximum all the way I went up to is 160. So that will make my scale look more closer, and then I can get this beautiful box and whisker plots. And then make sure that you have the legend here. I did the same thing for here. I didn't, my most of the data range, I it starts from right here, so it's helpful for me in that way. So 175 going all the way to 210, so you can adjust your axis. And then I have created these two box and whisker plots, and then you can clearly see that this gives an option to indicate your average. So group 1 is this blue box plot, and this is yellow, as I highlighted my colors. So I want you to recreate this and see, and then we're going to take the screenshots and take it to our Word document, and then that's how we are going to analyze what it means uh, in terms of central tendency. What's happening here, you can see clearly that you have a median more closer to Q3, and over here you see that your median is more closer to Q1. That means this one is positively skewed and this one is negatively skewed. And then you can talk about the distribution or the spread you in terms of your interquartile range, and see which one is more spread of data. So this is a good quick activity involving ICT, and I hope this is engaging for you guys. Thanks again for watching. I'm going to teach you guys how to create power.
So once you can take the screenshot of your results and bring it here, and you can clearly see that these are your parallel box plots, and this is the scale, and then you can analyze the data and write the conclusions based on the example that I have provided on the worksheet, which has the markers, comments, and marking allocations. Thanks, guys. Hope you will work collaboratively and create these activity and display your results and share it with the class. Thank you.